What's going on, gamers? Ian here. We are doing The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. So, this is my first time playing The Witcher 3. I played through Witcher 2, although it was a while ago, so my memory is a little bit hazy. I kind of have an idea about Nilfgaard, dragons, and that kind of stuff from The Witcher 2, but I'm really excited to jump into this. I've been watching The Witcher on Netflix, and that has definitely piqued my interest. So I figured now is a great time to jump into Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. I want to welcome Straight Gaming. Aaron is here, guys. How's it going? Darth Jar Jar's here. Welcome, guys. All right. So let's get started in The Witcher 3. If this is your first time watching this channel, my name is Ian. I'm your host. Um, and yeah, just I've got no idea what's going on in the game. We're just jumping straight into it, so don't expect like a professional walkthrough or anything like that. But I'd love to hang out with you guys and figure out what's going on in the story and see what you guys think as well. So let's get started. Let's just adjust the HUD real quick. A little bit lighter. There we go. Darth Jar Jar, thank you for watching.
I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years, but a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
There's those iconic yellow Witcher eyes. Alright, Aaron, I've been doing good. Let's see. Kevin says he's played this game So this is my first time playing this game. I played The Witcher 2. See, Darth Jar Jar says he's back. Thank you for coming back, Darth Jar Jar. Let's get started. We are doing just the story. We're not trying for anything special. Yeah, let's do the... Yeah, let's do the tutorial. Let's see, simulate Witcher 2 save. Let's see, on. Let's see if I can remember what happened in my Witcher 2 playthrough. Since the Witcher 2 was an Xbox 360 exclusive for consoles, I don't have the save. Whoa! Yeah, I don't remember any of this in Witcher 2. Uh-oh.
You know I don't find that amusing.
Also, now's a good time to say that this is an M-rated game. You guys might not want to be viewing this if you are under the age of 18.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
So, later then.
See you later.
Alright, so there's Yennefer. Alright, welcome to the tutorial. Gotcha, I know what a minimap is.
Shit. Mountain Pass is beautiful
Okay,
as
input your
ever.
senses, that's cool. Can interact with this.
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
Alright, here's my powers.
Lilac and gooseberries, of course.
Geralt, stop fingering my toiletries.
Got any clothes that aren't black or white?
Undergarments.
Alright, there's punching, jumping. Let's see. Rusty Dusty says, I'm gonna have you on a while. Me and Kyle playing games. Alright.
Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course. Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Let's see. Let's say don't get mad at her.
Don't get mad at her.
Why the hell not? The whippersnapper refuses to do as she's told.
You like that about her.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Darth Jar Jar says he's actually watching now.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike. You're not in this circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold.
Damn! All that blindfolded.
You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a Witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Yeah, so Darth Jar Jar says, is it just me or does it seem unhealthy that he looks in his mid-30s and has white hair, and she's like 15 and has white hair? That's actually just how Witchers are. They have a mutation, or they're mutated. They aren't born with the mutation. They are mutated through magic, I believe. And part of that mutation gives them yellow eyes and white hair. Lolly Lamia is here. Thanks for coming in, Lolly Lamia. Yes, we are finally doing The Witcher. All right. Let's say better not.
Better not. Vesemir said if it does, he'll make you eat a bowl of slugs covered in salt.
You!
Exactly. So you'd best behave. Come on. We'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Let's begin the tutorial.
Of course.
Well,
It's a
I do
Witcher
appreciate
school or an
you
elven bathhouse.
helping me out with the watch time, Darth Jar Jar.
Beat you to the bottom.
Maybe if you fall. What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps. Ciri, cut it out.
Where are we going? Down here? Hey, there we go. We won. It's kind of similar to Skyrim, but it's, I think, a more linear story than Skyrim.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
So yeah, it was recommended to me, Darth Jar Jar, to play this game, and also there's the new show. So I was like, man, it's just the perfect time to start streaming this. Let's see. Let's say that.
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle Vesemir's words.
Well, you're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous. Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Let's do the tutorial.
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
Draw your sword, Geralt.
Okay, so
Quick cuts. 1, 2, 3. Strong strikes now. Give it all you got. Come on. Never lock your elbow when striking.
Position, Ciri. Footwork. Remember.
I'm too old for this shit. Parry. Ciri, see how Geralt holds his sword, its angle?
What now?
What am I supposed to do? Fighting a stupid dummy.
Pretend now, live later. Riposte! Strike! Counter-strike!
Maybe a storm's coming.
And one.
all right, one more attack.
Sliced your jugular.
Now, young lady,
There we go.
bring the day to a close. We'll go over a few Witcher signs. Let's start with Gwen.
That's the Darth Jar Jar says he's only one sub away from 300. Good luck with that. If you guys haven't subbed to Darth Jar Jar, definitely check out his content. He does Star Wars Battlefront content. And I believe he also is going to start doing Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. So definitely check that out. Okay. Let's see. Select the sign. Press X.
What the bleep?
R2.
Ciri,
There we go.
Gwen is sometimes called the Witcher's shield. Now watch carefully to see why. Cast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly. Who's next? See? If not... Hard, Geralt. Come on. See that, Ciri? Hard will knock anyone or anything off balance. Destroy them. Time for Axie. Damn it. I hate this feeling. Ugh. Axie can really muddle your mind. Erden now. Show her, Geralt. Come on. See this, Ciri? Couldn't move if I wanted to. Throw a bomb. Don't Hurry, Siri. Quen will dampen the blow.
Alright, there we go. We got the basics down. Let's see, what are we supposed to be doing? Are we supposed to throw a bomb? See, take cover.
Fine. Enough. Continue training at will.
Alright, there we go.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Siri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Siri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you. What the?
Ooh, what's this? Uh-oh. What's going on? What is this?
Aviana will take this, and then White Wolf.
No!
What the hell just happened?
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Oh.
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in a tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream?
No. The Wild Hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Let's see, Rusty's here. How's it going, Rusty? Glad you could make it.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. Oh, how about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet. Soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
Let's just say that's private.
That's private. Very private.
Aha, I understand. At least I think I do. Maybe not entirely, but perhaps that's for the best.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh, but it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I smell it. Ghouls.
For this shit.
All right, monsters.
Necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
Let's see, we got the trophy Can't Touch This. See, you can regenerate vitality by eating or drinking, or by meditating for at least 1 hour. Good to know. We can summon our horse with L3. There we go, let's gather some ingredients. It's alright, Darth Jar Jar. No worries, if you have to leave and come back, that's fine.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No. Really upset him, too. His theory collapsed.
Yeah, I think we were at 122 subscribers today, Darth Jar Jar.
Not exactly
And
way.
yeah, it's awesome, you know, how fast that my channel's been growing.
Realms, don't you
But
mean?
hopefully we'll grow as fast as yours.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. It's what keeps us going.
That's it, Roach.
We going? Help me! Help!
Whoa there, what is that? Oh, you got the horse.
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Toss a
Gods, that was
coin to your
close.
Witcher.
I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
You'd like a reward, I suppose.
Ooh. Now here's the point where we decide whether we're going to be good or bad. But before that, Kevin says he likes playing the card mini games in this game. I don't know if I'm going to enjoy that. I usually avoid those kind of mini games. I don't know. It's never been my thing. Let's see. You don't owe us a thing.
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there? Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Ah, beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
Come on.
So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here? Near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Let's see. Don't disturb the peace. Got that. Notice boards.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn it.
Let's see. Darth Jar Jar asks, what's my favorite video game? I'm probably going to have to say The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. That's definitely the first one that comes to mind. There's so many great games that I played. I've beat over 600 games. So... Let's see, Darth Jar Jar asks, is the thumbnail my entire video game collection?
Before this trouble.
That is a coat
fact,
of
we'll
arms.
answer that after the cutscene.
They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaverlost freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witchers. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
Ooh, here we go. Alright, so, yeah, that, the thumbnail is my, collection that I've completed. So, everything on that shelf is stuff that I'm done with. Except on the top. The top, that's just, you know, special editions, weird things that I'd like to display and stuff like that. So yes, all the games on the shelf, though, are things that I've completed. My backlog is probably, it's well over 1,000 games. So I don't have any of those on the shelf. Let's see. Options marked with the little money sign will get you the shop panel. Let's do some small talk.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest and warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
Let's see, Darth Jar Jar asks, what was the first video game? So what was your first game, first console? So my first game and game console. My first game console was the Nintendo Game Boy, and my first game was Pokemon Red. After that, I got a PlayStation 1, and I also picked up a NES around that time too. So I had the Nintendo Entertainment System, which, let's see, my first game for PlayStation was Star Wars Dark Forces, and first game for the NES I want to say was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 arcade game. Alright, let's see what she's got.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
Okay, so I'm assuming the card game is called Gwent. We're gonna get that. So I thought she said food and drink was gonna be on the house. I see how it is. We're just gonna get all these. Not really sure what they're for yet. Let's see, what age was I when I got those? So I want to say 5 years old when I got the Game Boy Color. And then shortly after I got the PlayStation 1. I was probably 5, maybe 6 when I got my PlayStation 1.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the alderman don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And Seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Yeah, so, yeah, PS1's, Darth Jar Jar said he has his dad's PS1 and it still works, and he played the OG Doom, and it is so hard. Yeah, so, it's notorious. The PS1 games are just extremely difficult, especially now with modern controls. It's really difficult for me to go back and play some of those. So I'm not gonna lie, I do use the Game Shark when I do want to play PS1 games, just for the story and stuff like that. But I usually try to play games legit.
Looking for a woman, raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white, riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Yeah, so yeah, if you have the cheat codes, that was another thing that video games have been moving away from, is cheat codes. Oh man, those were the days.
Thanks for everything. Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
You hear? Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
Drommel. Drommel, you're dumber than a headless cockerel. Why are they marking out them lines, eh? Parcel out their patrimony. Give it to their own.
Let's see. So, Darth Jar Jar says that his dad's friend in college beat the entire Doom with his fist, M9 starter gun, and the chainsaw. Yeah, I don't know. There's some people that are just crazy good at games like that. I've never been that good at those kind of games, although Star Wars Dark Forces was kind of like a Doom clone that I got into. So if you played Doom or Wolfenstein, that was like the next step was Star Wars Dark Forces on the PS1.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Alright, let's see. We can try to use our influence.
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
Darth Jar Jar says Doom literally invented the FPS genre. So yes, Doom was pretty much one of the first FPS games. It's often credited to bringing the first-person shooters to the next level. I'm gonna extinguish that. I don't know why. Let's talk to these guys over here.
4 factions.
4 what?
Factions, teams, suits. What a waste of time. The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of war? What's that about?
Folks say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Ooh. Damn, what should we say?
Take my advice. Go back to your books while you can. War's no game. No faculty meetings to attend. No tenure to gain. End notes to compile. First soldier you see'll kill you.
Why would he do that? Me? A neutral civilian? A scholar?
Boots.
Come again?
He'll kill you for your boots.
Man, yeah, we just gave him a dose of reality.
War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
Mm-hmm. The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Alright, here we go, Kevin. You said you like the card game. Let's play.
Why not?
Splendid. Here's how it's done.
I'm notoriously bad at card games. Yes, let's see the tutorial. Let's see. Gwent is an ancient dwarven card game that simulates the clash of two armies. The players are generals, and the cards are their forces. Let's see, I'll go first. Let's see, Darth Jar Jar says, have I ever got a game and said, I just hate this? Yes, in fact, actually, if you look on my channel, I have the $20 bad game challenge with my buddy Kevin. And we got a game called My Riding Stables, Life with Horses. And we played it for maybe 20 minutes. And I was like, nope, I wasn't even playing it. I was watching him play. And I just couldn't even stand it. There's plenty of bad games that I've played. If you actually can zoom in on the thumbnail on my shelf, or if you look at my video game collection videos, there's tons of games that are considered bad, like Rogue Warrior on the PS3. That's considered a very bad game, and I'll usually sit through and play them. Let's see, how far down in my vids is it? It was actually one of the first games, or first videos that I've ever did. So, it's pretty far back, probably October, November time frame was when we released that. See, choose a card to redraw. Yeah, I'm not really understanding this right now. Alright, that's my opponent's side. I'm gonna play that. But I don't really understand what's going on. Life gems. I won the round. Cool. Oh, damn. My opponent won the round. I didn't even get to choose anything. Yeah, I'm not gonna be enjoying that.
Well, it's not a game for everyone. Requires an analytical mind. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
Let's see, there's still something left in here. Let's talk to this guy.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient Witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself, the Butcher of Blaviken.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gone to Odin, at your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
Sure.
Guessed it. It's love.
I knew it at once.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
Is that foreshadowing?
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
Uh-oh. They're southern folks. We don't like your kind around here. Kind of want to use that. Let's use that ability.
I haven't done anything to you, so just calm down.
Of course no. You done nothing.
Horsel's working witchcraft. Get him!
Damn it.
Did I just punch a horse?
Nice meeting you.
Jeez. I don't know if you guys have played the South Park game, but I think it was the Fractured Butthole. They have these reoccurring characters that are just like, we don't like your kind around here. Just driving around with the second Confederate naval jack on their truck and stuff. Thought it was pretty funny.
Go, go.
See, game saves. Your game state will be automatically saved when you reach certain milestones in the story. Awesome.
You talk bigger bollocks than a new rates unit. Avoid 'em up. Would you raise a glass with me?
It's Durban now. It's empty, not like before.
He bumped his head when he went to bed and wrapped himself till morning.
Let's check the notice board.
Get her coin, I ask. Tale the Blackens, I'm telling you.
Just take everything.
What do you say? By all God, what do you know?
Jetty!
Listen carefully. You're never to sing that rhyme again. Never. You're not to play with Chetty no more.
Run, Roach.
Chetty's my best mate!
Chetty's a little fool who can get us all killed. I see you.
Come on, Roach.
Ooh, here we go. There's... All right. Take it out. Fists. There we go. Let's see, let's pause it real quick. Jump into the comments. Darth Jar Jar says he just watched the video. One thing I have to say is, why was here 1911 in the end just sitting there? Yes, so yeah, I have my 1911 usually right next to me all the time. It's a funny story about that. My ex actually shot a hole in our apartment with that. She's a genius. She decided that she was going to there wasn't a round chambered. She decided to chamber around and actually shoot a hole in the wall. And then she sat there and tried to blame it on me. She's like, well, why were there bullets in there? And I was like, why'd you chamber around and shoot? Gonna loot the wolves. Yeah, so yeah, as Kyle says, she's not the brightest. That's what happens when you marry someone that's not from this country and doesn't want to try to assimilate to the culture. There's plenty of great people that aren't from the country, but actually want to try to assimilate to the American way of life. But the woman that I decided to marry just did not want to do anything with the American lifestyle and all that. That led to some very major problems in our marriage. Yeah, so she actually got arrested for domestic violence and injury to a child. She actually threw a suitcase into our daughter when she was about 1 year old.
That's it, Roach.
And yeah, cut my daughter's eye open and stuff like that. Luckily, my daughter recovered just fine. But yeah, so she was just not a really good person. So yeah, that's why we are no longer together. My daughter, she's 4 years old. She's going on 5 this year. The points of interest.
Come on now.
Oh, no, sheep. There we go. No, don't jump. Dismount. There you go. I want to go over here and talk.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a fast travel point. Interesting. Yeah, so as Kyle said, she wants nothing to do with her daughter. So now we don't have shared custody. I have full custody. Okay. There you go. That's a lot of dialogue options just to explain fast travel.
Move it.
Yeah, she's she's like that. As I said, there's plenty of people that come to this country and they assimilate to the culture. They want to, you know, experience the American lifestyle, but for her, come on, can I take this horse up the stairs? But for her, no, she wanted to just deal with America like it was Korea. Come on. There we go.
Military camp. No locals allowed.
Hey,
without
there
the
we go.
express
We got
consent
Darth
of the
Jar Jar to
garrison
300 subs. That's awesome,
I
guys.
look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a Witcher.
A Witcher? Captain Peter Sagwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
She's from South Korea.
You black ones aren't so scary after all. Can even be nice if you want to.
Don't get accustomed, Nordling.
To the tower. Go.
No, so yeah, I actually met her while I was stationed in South Korea. I was stationed in South Korea for a little under 2 years, and that's where I met her. Oh no! I just sold some string. Come on, Jesus Christ! Well, this is a good introduction to combat. Yes, so Darth Jar Jar asks if South Korea and the U.S. are allies. Yes, so we have lost a coin. But yeah, the U.S. has plenty of bases in South Korea. I was stationed at Kunsan Air Base in 2013 and 2014. They're gonna be mad if I steal some of the plants.
We must requisition a share of your harvest.
Aye, Your Excellency.
I know there is little left in your granaries, but soldiers are men too, and so they must work. How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Can't argue with that
Perceptive
logic.
Of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it. And then I shall see what I can do.
Let's see. Darth Jar Jar says, I think you can see that, but it said it was too long. No, if you made a long comment or something like that, I didn't see it.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the Griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the Griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the Griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Let's see. So Darth Jar Jar says he's gonna watch till the stream is over, cause pretty interesting, and I had some of his fans intrigued when I joined his stream. Yeah. So actually, the other day I joined Darth Jar Jar's Battlefront 2 stream, which again, guys, if you have not subscribed to Darth Jar Jar and you like Star Wars Battlefront 2, check his content out. But yeah, I was watching his stream, and we got into a great conversation about the military and World War III and my specific job in the Army and stuff like that. So, yeah, definitely thank you, Darth Jar Jar, because it was great interacting with a lot of your fans too. Okay, FMK, Rey, Young Leia, and Padme. Oh man, that is, well, right off the bat, kill Rey. Oh man, now this is tough. This is tough. We'll do marry young Leia. And the only reason why I say marry young Leia is because oh, you know what? No, we're gonna marry Padme. Yeah, Natalie Portman. We'll marry Natalie Portman, because yeah, young Leia, she's got that cocaine problem.
Need more information about this Griffin. Its sex, why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow.
Yeah, so Carrie Fisher did not age well, as Darth Jar Jar put it. Yeah. And I gotta say, it's most likely because of the drugs.
Tomira and Mislav. Thanks.
Esund Yakten.
Yeah, if you guys didn't know, can we steal this stuff? Like, is it gonna be stealing or is it loot? Okay. Yeah, so Darth Jar Jar said, didn't she admit to it or something? Yes, it's a pretty open secret in Hollywood that Carrie Fisher definitely enjoyed it to party. Let's see, Can we go out this way? Can I jump over here without dying? Whee! Good stuff. Uh-oh. Gas clouds. Gas clouds in swampy areas are poisonous. Watch out. Oh man, Kyle. Are you in the game? Because it seems like you had some Taco Bell over here. Yeah, Kyle says that you could see her party days in the Blues Brothers movie. Yeah. Come on. And we killed the drowner. At least one of them. Let's see, Darth Jar Jar says he thinks that he's gonna lose the 300 though. Yeah, that happens. I don't know why people do that. Why they'll subscribe and then maybe a few days later they'll unsubscribe. You know, you can always just hit that bell to not see notifications if that's what you want. But yeah, subscribing and then unsubscribing is kind of like a dick move, guys. And if you are gonna unsubscribe, you know, in the comments say, hey, I'm unsubscribing because I don't like this or I don't like that. You know, let us know why you guys unsubscribe if you do. Oh wow. Yeah, Darth Jar Jar says he lost 8 subs today, and Kyle says, how do I know that he had Taco Bell for dinner? Because you're a trucker, and that's what I assume most truckers have on the road. Oh, over here. Let's see, we got a merchant. Oh. Take that back. There we go. Casually set myself on fire. Stop, drop, roll. Can I do that? There we go.
What happened?
Monsters. Monsters from the swamp. Folks said the road was fraught with peril, but I wouldn't listen. Got my comeuppance now.
Less moaning, more details. What happened? And how can I help? And remember, I don't work for free. Witcher's code and all.
Well, was on my way to the Black Ones to trade. Suddenly my horse got spooked, ran clear off the road. We hit a bump, I went flying and the horse and cart rolled on. Then I heard bubbling, neighing, slurping. Something came out from the muck. Devoured Asher, hooves and all.
Oh no,
doubt
poor
my
Asher.
goods are still on the cart, but I'm too afeard to go and see. Thought maybe you. I'm most concerned about a little box. Bring it to me, I beg you.
Yeah, so yeah. See, Darth Jar Jar says he lives across the street from Taco Bell, and he wishes they would do one of the joint KFC Taco Bell's things at the very least. Yeah, those always throw me off, but yeah, they are owned by Pepsi, I believe. So
fine, I'll go. Let you know if I find that box.
yeah, Taco Bell and Long John Silver combos. Yeah, those are interesting. Yo, there we go. Found his loot. Yeah, Long John Silver's is fish.
Damn deer, stripped the bark off the trees again.
Hello,
What now?
peasant.
Any tidings from Vizima?
Oh!
What about you walk?
We can summon our horse. Should we do that? Hola.
Bad time.
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets. The red bloom. Well, well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking... A few years ago we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. Whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars, something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Doubt Emperor Emir cares about you. But this captain just might. Seems like a decent man.
There are no decent men in the army. They're only orders.
Damn.
Not from here, are you?
Damn, I feel offended.
You. Too much for
There's no
someone who
decent
spent
men in
her
the
life
army.
in a hut in the
That's her
middle of
words,
nowhere.
guys.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time.
The Emperor shall guide us straight to Novigrad.
There you are. Come on, Roach.
Hey there.
Anyone home?
Must be out hunting.
Let's see. Darth Jar Jar says he had a question for me about Zelda, but he forgot. That's all right. Well, let me know if you remember it.
His love just left home.
Okay, there we go. Let's follow the tracks. I like how the tracks are actually on the ground, whether I use the Witcher vision or not. Let's see. Darth Jar Jar asks if I played Twilight Princess. So yeah, with Twilight Princess, it came out on the Wii first, and I didn't have a Wii at the time. I had the Nintendo GameCube, so I had to wait. It was like, I think, a month after it came out on the Wii. I actually walked in the middle of winter to Game Crazy to pick up a copy of Twilight Princess, and once I did, I absolutely loved it. I still have my my copy of Twilight Princess on the GameCube. In fact, one of the videos that I'm going to be releasing soon is my Nintendo GameCube collection, so you guys will see my copy of it there.
You, Mislav?
Shh! Hear that?
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a Witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village. I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Let's
sure.
help them.
Griffin's not going anywhere.
No. Dogs might,
Let's
though.
see.
So step careful now. Come on.
These dogs been a problem for a while now?
Since the war started. Soldier on the march.
Darth Jar Jar says Twilight Princess is one of his top 5 favorite games. Yeah, it's definitely up there for me. I don't know if it's in my top 5.
Stray mutts form packs. They're gaunt, guts stuck to their spines, covered in scabies, but they just won't die because they're clever. Too late. Attacked another one.
There they are. I see them. Oh, let's see. So Darth Jar Jar says that Twilight Princess was his first Zelda game. And yeah, your first Zelda game is something that you usually never forget. My first Zelda game was the original Legend of Zelda on the Nintendo Entertainment System. In fact, I've never actually beat it. Then Zelda 2, and then Ocarina of Time. Yeah. So Darth Jar Jar also asks, what's my favorite console? I'm gonna go with a PlayStation 4. PlayStation 3 is probably close behind that, just because the PlayStation 3 is backwards compatible. At least the original one is backwards compatible with PS1 and PS2. So if you have a PS3 with 4 USB ports, you can play PS1 and PS2 games.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before... well, a long time ago.
Sorry. Hope you weren't close.
No, not at all.
So, can you show me where you found the Nilfgaardians? Griffin, know anything about it?
Oh, not much. Not
Hey,
my
there we go.
kind of game.
We are level
You're
2.
his kind, though.
Let's go to our character. See, Darth Jar Jar says he wishes they would port it to the Switch. Yeah, so I wish they would do a new one of Twilight Princess, but they did do it on the Wii U, I believe. So they might not do that. And yeah, with With Link's Awakening though, Link's Awakening, if you played the original Link's Awakening, it's a lot different with the style. Let's see. Darth Jar Jar asks if I ever played Majora's Mask. Says that game freaked him out. Yeah, so Majora's Mask, the Majora's Mask is a lot of fun. I love Majora's Mask, but I never beat it legit. I always use there's a secret method to slowing down time. All you have to do is play the Song of Time backwards, and instead of like 3 days, it like extends it to like 6 days. It just slows time down. So let's see, what are we gonna get? Fast attack, strength training, defense, marksmanship, or battle trance. We're gonna get the yeah, we're gonna acquire that ability, muscle memory. Let's see, you had Link's Awakening on your DS. Yeah, I actually had the Link's Awakening for the Game Boy Color. I had Link's Awakening DX, which when you get to the Windfish, man, that just blew my mind. Darth Jar Jar asks if I've played a Jedi Fallen Order. Yes. So yeah, I've played Fallen Order. I actually streamed it the day that it came out. I played it on the easiest difficulty to finish it. That's something that I usually do. But yeah, I actually streamed the entire game. It took me a little over a day and a half to beat. But yeah, I definitely play games on the easiest difficulty just to get through them as fast as I can. Because as you've seen my game collection on the shelf, the game collection that I have in my backlog is just way bigger than that.
"'Twas here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now."
Ooh, what should we say?
Nothing to mourn. They were Nilfgaardians.
They were lads, like ours, just clad in black plate. Good hunting now.
I like that dude.
Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them.
That hunter is down to earth. I like that. Okay, let's
Ground's
examine
black,
that.
saturated with blood.
Let's see, top 5 games. I might have to think about that. I might have to do a video on that. But off the top of my head, definitely the Elder Scrolls franchise is going to be on there. I can't decide if it's going to be Oblivion or Skyrim, because I really had a great time playing Oblivion. I know it hasn't aged well, but yeah, Skyrim's pretty good too. So one of those two games are definitely gonna be on there. Let's see, over here we got Footprints
and deeper.
What
heavily
else?
Armored. Nilfgaardians probably.
Metal Gear Solid might be on there. It might not. That's one that it's a very iconic franchise, and I did enjoy it. If it's not in the top 5, I'd say it's close after that. Man, this is a very tough question. Did we miss something over here? There we go. Let's see. I think this game might actually end up being in one of my top 5. Oh man, there's just so many good games. I could just look behind me and see the games that I have, but I've just packed up all my shelves, so I can't look behind me. You know, I'm gonna have to do a video on this Jar Jar, because it's a really great question, but I'm gonna have to think about it.
Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least.
But yeah, that's how it is. You feel bad if you pick one or the other.
Took a long time dying.
I might have to say it's gonna be on one of the top franchises. Oh, here we go. That's why the Griffin's attacking.
Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other Griffin must be a male. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area.
Damn. That's why. Yeah, so yeah, it's one of those things when you're picking out your favorite game, you know, it's like you're choosing a friend, you know. And when you've played as many games as I have, you know, it's really difficult to choose.
Human.
Like Way of the Samurai and Run Like Hell are two that are usually not talked about a lot, that probably would end up high on my list of favorite video games. Dead Space comes to mind. Last of Us, that definitely comes to mind. Come on, mount. There we go.
Come on, Roach. That's it, Roach.
Let's see, find some buckthorn on the riverbed. There we go. Can we swim? Okay, let's dive.
Should talk to Vesemir.
Ooh, what's this? Want to fight the griffin at least before I stop the stream. So what about you, Darth Jar Jar? What's your favorite game?
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me pan. It's always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived and walked right in like 'twere his own. Standing at my window, peering at the goings-on. He must have eyed me, 'cause next I knew,
Last of
there
Us?
he was,
Yeah, that's
coming my way.
definitely one of the best games I think I've ever played.
For protection, see? But he just asks all polite. Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery. But I sees he ain't listening. Just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn. I was right baffled for what's he doing, frying in the dark. But I've got a soft heart, so I gave it to him.
Wow.
Fascinating story. Any chance you're nearing the end?
Afore dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come on, only the first fella left. Locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him. And me pan. 'Twere old, black with sort, not worth much, I suppose. But I've no other.
The dude stole her only pan.
Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow. Well, that he's lying there.
Never taken on a pan contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around.
You should wait here, just in case.
How are we gonna break into this hut? See, Witcher senses. There we go.
A corpse. Explains the stench. His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
What's that, dearie?
Nothing, nothing.
Ah, we got a rune stone. Hey, there's the pan.
The priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it to make ink, write letters.
But when I gab to myself, they say I'm going barmy.
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot. And I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
Soot's just what the gentleman needed. He scraped it off, made ink out of it.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury them outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks. Here's for the
Alright, there we go. We got her frying pan back. Alright, well we've been playing this for a while now, so we're gonna end it here. Unfortunately we didn't get to the Griffin, but let's look at the comments one last time. Darth Jar Jar's top 5 would be Last of Us, Twilight Princess, Uncharted 2, Uncharted 4, Lego Star Wars, and Fallen Order. Those are all amazing games. Lego Star Wars, I remember playing that way back on the PS2 and GameCube, as well as the Game Boy Color, or sorry, Game Boy Advance. Yeah, that was the Game Boy Advance. And yeah, Twilight Princess was so damn good. Loved that game. But yeah, you definitely should play Twilight Princess again. If you have a Wii U, you can play it if you have the Wii copy, and I believe they do have it remastered for the Wii U. I might be wrong on that. I know I did just pick up copies of Twilight Princess on the Wii. I actually picked up 2 copies of that on the Wii. Probably gonna sell one of the copies, keep the better condition copy. But yeah, you guys have a wonderful night. I want to thank everyone who stopped by, especially Darth Jar Jar. You've been keeping me company in the comments. Definitely check out his channel, guys. I know I've said it before. I'm gonna say it again. Check out his content, especially if you like Star Wars. Thank you, Kyle, or KG Solo Man of 5000, as it appears in the chat. Let's see. Thank you, Lolly Lamia. I know you were here for a while. Thank you, Kevin. Definitely hope you guys come back. Thank you, Rusty. Thank you, Rusty Dusty. And of course, thank you, Straight Gaming Aaron. Again, another up-and-coming YouTuber. He's just brand new to the YouTube scene. I think he has 2 videos out right now. Looking forward to what he's going to be making in the future. You guys have a wonderful night. Take care. I'll see you again tomorrow, hopefully. And as always, keep gaming. Bye-bye.